Jalen, you were up there 2 years ago for the Big 12 championship game. You're back again, another chance to win it. How cool is this?
Oh, it's extremely cool. We're thankful that God gave us the opportunity to go out there and play in that game again. We understand what it takes to win, and we're trying to, put in that work in practice and, go out and execute on Saturday. So, like I said, we're thankful to, be in the game, and we're going out there with the hopes of, playing as fast as we can and coming out with the win.
You guys, y'all played good defense against them the first time. Is there anything y'all can do better than the first time you played them this year?
Oh, definitely. We feel like there's a lot of things we could have did better. First off, stopping a run, imposing our will, understanding that if we do that, it makes the offense, kind of one-dimensional. It makes them want to pass, allows the game to be called a lot differently. So we understand that if we stop the run, it can be hard, for that offense to, get rolling. With that, we understand that we got to make plays when the ball is in the air. So I would say those two are probably the biggest things, and some of the things that we want to improve on from the last time we played Oklahoma State.
Is it weird playing? Go ahead. Is it weird playing a team twice in a season? I know there's these rare opportunities where you even get to do that.
Yeah, it is. It's my first time. I think this is my first time actually doing it because I didn't play in 2019 against Oklahoma. So I wouldn't say it's weird, but it's definitely, I feel like there's an advantage because you understand what they did in the first game, the things that they like to do, and kind of how you played against them. So I feel like there's an advantage and some things that you could, see in some ways that you could kind of change your game from the last time you played them. So I kind of look at it as an advantage, playing them again.
Jalen, Coach talked about it. Y'all didn't have Terrell last time.
Mm-hmm.
What difference does he make, even in just being in the huddle? What kind of difference does he make?
Oh, it makes a big difference. Like I said, Terrell is a great player. He's a leader. He does a lot for the team on and off the field. So just having there, makes a lot of guys, more calm on the field, understanding that, he is going to make the play when it comes to him and that you don't kind of have to do more outside of your role. So just having him out there makes you more confident and allows you to play a lot freer because he has your back if needed.
Quite a few of you guys, you redshirted, but quite a few of you guys were in that game 2 years ago. Does that help, you think, having a bunch of guys who've been there?
Definitely. I feel like when you go into these big games, some people can be a little, starstruck and can, fall into the hype and, the fame of the game. But understanding that it is another football game for us. And I think the maturity of those guys is definitely going to, be a pro for us when Saturday comes because, like you said, we have been there and we've seen the things that, the game offers. So we want to go in there like it's another Saturday and, compete until the game is over.
When you were watching the Oklahoma State game on Saturday, were you watching as a fan and then also kind of scouting at the same time, or how was that?
That's the perfect way to put it. I feel like I was watching it with my family. I was definitely an OK State fan at the time, but also, watching them and seeing what they like to do against certain, coverages and schemes. So it was definitely kind of on both sides, Baylor Bear and OK State at the same time. So, yeah, it was good to see them come out with the win.
Were you on the sidelines 2 years ago? Were you even at the game?
Yeah, I actually was on the sidelines. I actually was signaling for the defense.
Okay.
So I was in the action, and I seen what the guys were doing, so I'm ready for the experience, and I think it'll be a good one, for us on Saturday.
And you've played in that stadium, right? Because y'all.
Yes, sir. I played twice in that stadium against Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Jalen, what had to happen or what did happen to take a 2-win team last year that was picked 8th in the Big 12 to now be one of those two teams that gets to play for a conference championship on Saturday?
Yeah, I think the work. Coach Aranda is always big on saying that it doesn't matter. You need to work harder. Us understanding that a lot of those games last year was up to us, and that we kind of lost a lot of those games. So understanding that we was going to get a lot of talent back, a lot of those guys with experience, and understanding that each game we go into, we can win. So having that confidence and, understanding, that we can go in each game and win kind of, helped us, propel to the 10-win season that we just had.
You obviously had some guys out in the secondary. How much did that play into some of those miscommunications, and have y'all been able to fix those kind of things?
As in over the season?
Big plays against Tech.
Yeah, so it is hard sometimes, moving guys in and out. But I would say that just the communication and practice needs to be a lot better, and we're doing our best at making sure that we're over communicating in tight situations, because a lot of those blown coverages were times where it was either speed balls, hurry ups, or bad timing for us. So understanding that those are the times where we're most vulnerable, being very focused in on communicating kind of will help us in the future, making sure that everybody's on the same page.
Do you feel like there's a different energy at practice this week, or is it you guys trying to keep it kind of the same?
Yeah, I feel like it is a little bit, but I feel like the guys are very mature in our approach, and the guys are, for the most part, staying the same and understanding that the work that we put in is gonna, get the job done. As long as we, continue to work hard and do the things that we've been doing, we'll have a great chance at winning on Saturday.
How do you go about, being game focused and being so focused on winning, but also kind of appreciating the moment and what you guys are able to do this weekend?
Yeah, I think that comes with maturity. Early on in my career, it was very hard for me to appreciate the moment and, focus on, the things that we were getting, the time with the teammates on the bus and things like that. It's very hard because you don't want to mess up in the game. But as time goes on, you understand that these bus rides are going to come to an end and that you're not going to be with your teammates forever. So just understanding that and just, trusting your work that you put in the beginning of the week and understanding that that's what's going to help you win, and that the tightness really doesn't do anything for you when you're around your teammates. So I would definitely say that maturity and understanding that there is a time and a place for everything.
To you guys in the locker room, what would a win Saturday prove?
That's a great question. I would say that it would prove that hard work pays off. This group, this team has been through a lot. We've seen a lot, and we understand that we've worked hard throughout it all, and that if we come out with a win on Saturday, it would be big to, show a lot of the people around us and even guys all around the country that if you don't quit, that you will, reap the benefits that you sow.